Welcome, and today we'll be playing as the Far Eastern Soviet Republic, ruled by Valery Soblin and what used to be Burятия. And, well, there have been 3 prior episodes on this. I'd recommend looking at them. If not, then, well, you're already here, so you can just hop into the video. And besides that, I'll just go ahead and hop into the video. So, it is time for us to declare war on to prepare for war against the Central Siberian region, and the only issue I can find is that, Central Siberia, it's going to be sending the message to the Central Siberian Federation, and they don't exist anymore. So I'm kind of wondering who I'll be declaring war on, because if I can't declare war on Central Siberia, then this video is going to be very short. So the answer to the earlier question is simple. So it looks like we get an event called Sweep Westwards, and we just declare war on all of them at once. We're still pretty much going to win because they don't have enough factories each to actually support a decent army. So the only one that's going to be a threat is the northern one, and by a threat I mean it's just going to be a bit slower to invade. But yeah, we just get to declare war on them all at once, and we'll take the whole region in one go. So we have declared war on pretty much all of the Central Siberian states, and okay. A bit confused as to why we're not moving, but I'll go fix that. But either way, we're at war with Central Siberia, and this is kind of the game solution, so we just declare war on all of the states inside Central Siberia at once. So we have capitulated one Central Siberian state, and we are going to soon be capitulating another that's already seized their capital. And so far, it looks like, things are going good. The only issue I can see is that, the front is a bit more chaotic than I would have liked it to have been. So we have capitulated another Central Siberian state, leaving really, the next one's already about to capitulate, so we only have one left, and it's one of the smaller ones. We've taken out the 2 states that have the largest armies, and yeah, just like that, another one has fallen, and, now we've only got 1 state left, and then we'll have completely seized Central Siberia. So we have taken out the last of the Central Siberian states, meaning we now control pretty much the majority of Siberia, and we can go ahead and reunify Siberia. Just wait a minute, I guess, and let's see. So we have unified Central Siberia. There's a bit of lag to it, but yeah, we've unified all of Siberia. So, here it is. Not really a event for it, because we've kind of reached the point now where the game's running out of, events and, focus trees. So yeah, we just got one, which is good, because we were about to run out of one, and yeah. Let's go look at Germany. Yeah, they've already run out of one. So yeah, but the big nations are running out of focus trees, so hopefully we can unify, Siberia, all of Russia soon, because we're going to run out of focus tree, and everyone else is going to run out of focus tree too. So we can exert influence over Kazakhstan as part of the Russian Reunification. As we now border them, I believe that's going to allow us to exert influence. Also, we probably need to go ahead and integrate all of our new lands so we can go use their factories for factories and their manpower, so we can grow our army. And more good news, it appears that these 2 unifying states to the west of us are having a harder time fighting each other, so we can exert influence over Kazakhstan as part of the reunification of Russia events. And, other good news is that the western states, western unifying states, are having a bit of trouble fighting each other, which is good for us, because that means it gives us more time to build up our army while they'll be too busy eating up each other's armies. So overall, things are looking good for us, and now that we've got the rest of Siberia, we might be able to build up an army just in enough time to where these 2 will have not been able to build up an army, because they'll be fighting. We'll have a large enough army to actually fight the person and the nation that unifies the western half of Russia. So we have captured enough equipment from Central Siberia, and just from the factories we have also been able to use now, that I can fully build up
26 divisions, and the only reason why I can't build any more is because there's a max on how many I can build in one go. So, yeah, this is definitely good because we need to build a ton of divisions really fast so we can defeat the Western Russian unifier. So we have gone ahead and declared war on Kazakhstan as part of the Reunification of Russia events. They have 20 factories, so that should help with the cause of, unifying Russia, as we just need all the factories we can get. And the good news is that, the front to the west of us is still bogged down. So we have defeated Kazakhstan, and as a result we're going to have a lot more manpower and a lot more factories, which are both really good. The only downside is it gives us a much larger border with the Western Russian unifying states. So we have now gained the ability to do the final reunification war. So I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if we're going to declare war on both states or one state. Hopefully it's just one state, so we can just invade one state and then invade another. But at the moment we're pretty much the most powerful state in all of Russia, which is going to turn out, pretty good for us with this whole reunification war. So, judging by the pop-up, it appears we'll be invading the West Russian Revolutionary Front, which is the better of the two remaining unifying states, as they have the most divisions and will get the added benefit of them still being at war with the West Siberian Republic unless some sort of event causes them to have a white peace. So, overall, good news, as long as I'm still able to invade Western Siberia, because around this point in the game, stuff stops, we start running out of focus trees, and so I don't know, I might get stuck with the majority of Russia, but not all of Russia, but hopefully I can still invade Western Siberia. So we went ahead and read the sweep westwards decision, and we have to declare war on both nations, which is not great, but as long as they're still fighting each other, we have a decent chance of winning, as we have, 126 divisions, which is, the troop amount's growing extremely fast, I'll add, because I think it's been about 2 months since I showed the last recording, and we are at 90, so, yeah. Overall, things are looking up for us still, even with that setback of having to declare war on both nations at once. So we have declared war on the West Siberian Republic and the West Russian Revolutionary Front, both at the same time, and, hopefully this turns out well for us. Are they still at war with each other? Yes, they are. Okay. So, looks like it can still turn out pretty well for us with the fact that they're both still at war with each other. And at war with me, which, it gives us enough time it gives us enough time and also makes it so that they can't really take a ton of troops off the border with each other. So we have defeated Western Siberia, which is actually kind of surprising because, the West Russian Revolutionary Front for most of the war, their capitulation, they were way closer to capitulation earlier, but now they aren't, which isn't great, but either way, we have already gone ahead and defeated one, and now we only have one left to, invade, which shouldn't be that hard because we still have way more divisions than they do. So we have taken out the last Russian unifying state, meaning it is time to reunify the motherland and form, it's time to create the new Russia, and, back from, the dead, and hopefully we can now, we can get the rest of Western Russia off of Germany at some point, but yeah, we have unified, and, Gloria Soblin has brought Russia to glory once again. So, yay. So all of the states have been integrated, and whilst we really don't have any more dockyards, we certainly have a lot more factories. I'm hoping there's still a way, because I have seen it where some players are able to retake the western part of Russia, but I don't know if that's actually possible. I'm going to go look into that. If not, then I'll probably end up either playing somebody else for the rest of the video or ending off the video here. So here are the stats for the USSR. Just with stats regarding factory counts and division counts, we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Our government isn't completely filled. I can't really fix that. Our societal development is pretty
middle of the road. Politically, we're pretty free. Militarily, economically, and socially, we're pretty middle of the road. And construction-wise, we're middle of the road, but we still aren't great. And compared to other powers in the world, we are, well, we're not on their level yet, but we're close. And well, we definitely can. I could probably build up the country to their level, but there'd be no reason to, as there's nothing left for us to do at the moment. So this is the end of the episode. If you thought this video was good, then please like and subscribe, and bye.